When Yoshiro Hattori, a Japanese exchange student, went out looking for a party on Halloween 1992 in New Orleans, he was getting lost and mistakenly went to the wrong address and knocked on the door. When no one answered, he turned around and began to leave. Suddenly, the door opened. When Hattori began to say, "Is this the party?" all he got back in response was fire from the revolver. Rodney Pierce accidentally thought Hattori was trespassing and murdered him on Halloween night. The night before Halloween in 1975, Martha Moxley, 15 years old, left her home in Connecticut to attend a costume party. Sadly, the next morning, she was found dead in her backyard, beaten to death with a golf club. Michael Skakel, also 15 at the time, was accused of the murder and sentenced to 20 years. He has maintained his innocence until this day. In 1979, Shirley Ledford, hitchhiking home from a costume party on Halloween night, was picked up by two men in a dingy van. These two men were Lawrence Bittaker and Roy Norris, also known as the Toolbox Killers. After torturing Ledford, they dropped her body on her neighbor's lawn. She became the fifth and final victim of the killing pair. Johnny Frank Garrett may be the worst sicko on this list. Reading from the actual police report, age at the time of offense was 17 years old. Johnny Frank Garrett, convicted October 1981, the murder of Sister Tadia Benz, 76-year-old nun of the St. Francis Covenant in Amarillo, Texas. Sister Benz was raped, strangled, and beaten and stabbed in her second-floor room of the convent. Garrett's fingerprints were found, and he was located. In a statement to the police, Garrett admitted breaking into the convent and said he strangled and killed her after she awoke and found her in his room. At the execution of Garrett, he made a curse that said he would kill anyone in the cover-up, and several deaths have happened since his execution. Eight-year-old Timothy Bryan returned to his Houston home after trick-or-treating, and his father, Ronald O'Brien, gave him a pixie stick, his last piece of candy for the evening. What Timothy did not know was the pixie stick was laced with cyanide. Within moments of eating the candy, the boy was vomiting, and he then died on his way to the hospital. Within a year, Ronald O'Brien was found guilty of the murder and was given the name the Candy Man, giving birth to this urban myth.